Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Peggy from the Pearl Forest, and we are on the road again today on an adventure of what we can do when we're out away from home and on the road. Here's my suitcase journal. I still need to work on a latch. So far we have lots of pages to work with. We have one here that we've done with some things in there, and not sure if I've inserted anything else yet. Let's find a page to work with. Maybe we'll just use this computer one here. Today I've pulled out a few things that we can use. Plus, we have our vacay mode supplies. Hope you're having a great day. We have a nice snowy one here. We're kind of snowed in. So we have lots of time to play indoors today. So my supply for today in my little travel kit is I have some nail polish with me, and I thought we could play with it a little bit to see what we could do. So I need to find my weighted book thing to keep this open, but we'll use our little vacation mode bag for now. So we have a number of colors because, you know, we want to do our nails and keep them nice. Well, some of us do. I am not really into nail polish. Not for nails anyway. I do use it for a variety of craft purposes. But a number of people use it for their nails on vacation. So I thought we could paint a little page edge with nail polish. Get this going, let it dry good. While we could space out a certain type of thing, if you were actually putting this in your journal, you wouldn't necessarily put all your nail polish creations in one place. But since this is also my idea journal, I am going to probably keep them together, at least the ones that we make today, so I can look back at these options. So we have this painted squiggly border with this lovely, doesn't have a name, but it's sort of a coral color. So see, that's an easy to do little addition to your journal if you're out on the road. You can add a little something to it. Okay, hopefully that will dry soon. I'm going to move this book slightly out of the way so we can work on some additional things. So I'll just slide this up here. Another idea I had that we could do is to make a faux envelope. I think it would be fun to make a really little one. So let's cut this in half. Now I'm going to need something to close my envelope, and that's what I thought we could seal. Here's a price tag. We could use that. I could seal this and put on there. So let's make some seals that can be drying so they're ready to use. Now these are going to be small envelopes. I don't want to make these too big. But I need them big enough to close my envelopes. So we'll just make a couple of these. And the thicker you make this, and it's a little bit longer to dry. We'll just try a heart as well. Okay, we'll let that dry. This one is, yeah, they used to always have names on them. This one doesn't seem to have a name either. I'll give this a little blow here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it together here though. So I'm not sure how long that will take to dry, so we'll set that over there. That's the one thing about nail polish, is it doesn't dry instantly. And you don't want to get it on anything in your room and damage your hotel, but you also want to have a way to dry it. Now you could take a hair dryer, but it will move it and possibly blow it where you don't want it to go. But that actually gives me an idea. What if we just did some splatters on our page? Come on. I don't know if this is in view. I know it is at least partly. So I'm just flicking the brush to drop some paint, nail polish paint. Speaking of this heart needs a little bit more solidness. That actually just gives me an idea. I kind of liked the two-tone look. There we go. And just kind of fling a little bit of this. Got a little bit on my envelope, but that's okay. We'll just add a little decoration. Okay, so to make these envelopes, you want to go to the center. You can make a little crease to find it here. And sometimes that's hard to see. I don't see my pencil, so I'm going to go ahead and just make an ink mark, because that shouldn't show when we're done, because these are going to come together, but it helps you get it lined up. Theoretically, these should line up at the bottom, and they should come together in the middle here. That looks pretty good. This is the flap of our envelope. And then just put it down like this. Oh, that went through our envelope. Oh well. And depending on the length of your paper, often I think this works to do that. Just go in half Then go up here till you tuck it up here again in half like that. So there we have a little mini envelope. And you can glue this part down, but you don't have to. So then you have all this room to write like that. And maybe we'd like a little postage stamp. Let's see. I brought along some antique scissors. Just trying to cut off a couple. We'll go all the way across here. A couple faux stamps. Oops. Give it a little bit of a jiggy-jagged edge to look like a stamp. Is that too big? No, it's not bad. Okay. Okay. Can put this on our envelope. Well, let's make the second one and we'll do them all at once. Hopefully this nail polish will dry in time. I may have to pop out for the hair dryer. Most hotel rooms have a hair dryer, so that's an option to dry something. Or if you got time in your room, you can just let them sit. Maybe watch a movie or read a book or take a shower or go get something to eat while you let them sit and dry. Since I can't edit my video, I don't have that option. Okay, here's another envelope. Fold this one in. This is one of our coffee dyed tablets from one of the hotel motels. There we go. Okay, let's put on our postage stamp. So we'll put the seal on the back here, but we'll just put our little stamp up here. Let me know whether you ever craft away from home on the road. There's our little cancellation here. On our postage stamp. And this is sent from me to you at home. And this one's also from me to you at home. So I'm sending some letters home to people. Okay, so this sure how long this will take. Okay, another idea I had is to take a little picture of a globe from one of our maps. And maybe we just put a dot where we went. And we can say we went here in 25. So this is a little hard to write clearly. I think I'm going to have to do that with an ink pen, but maybe we'll just make a little spot to write instead. So that's like putting a pin in a map. So we'll set this up here to dry. We have our letters that are waiting for their seals. And then I thought we have this crossword puzzle word search book that we can work on the road. And I tore out this one that says get from here to there, which I thought was good for our travel book. Let's see, we'll just cut on this line here. Now this is going to have to be a fold out in order to fit on our page. Save this part for another day. Let's see. So we could have this part showing here, and then this part hidden underneath, and we can pull it out. Maybe we'll just use this little thing as a tab. Whoops, wrong scissors. There we go, a little tab for our book. And as we have this part on the back, we could also put on some paper there to write at a future time if we'd like to. Or just have another word search back there. So here's our tab. And we'll just put this here. It's not really touching any of those. Okay. And let's see. What I thought we could do is maybe find on here, let's see, did we take a cruise ship, an airplane, a horse, motorcycle, rocket, scooter? Probably not those things. And if we don't want to keep this, we could put our map on here. Let's do that because it's more, applicable than a blimp. We're not taking a blimp on this travel. So this is our map. And this has us going down to Africa. So how might we have got to Africa? Oops. So let's see, maybe we could have taken a cruise ship. Could have taken an airplane. Probably would be more likely that we would have taken an airplane. And let's see if we can find that on here. Or we could say boat. I guess we don't want to be dripping, so we better find our word first. So let's look. We'll see what we find first. Maybe we could go that way. Scooter. I don't think we can get there in a scooter though. Carriage. What else could we find on here? They don't have helicopter. That would be interesting. Okay, airplane. Sometimes I just find the A and then see what's around it. Airplane, no. Well, we'll see if we find boat first instead, and we'll go with boat. Would actually be easier to do. Okay, air, nope. Boat. So let's look for the OA together. I should have found this earlier to do this. Can't do my idea if I don't find it though. Boat, boat. There's wagon. Art. Art is always fun. We'll just make that a bonus word here. Art. Okay, where is boat? I'd rather it not be backwards. Well, I'm gonna go get the dryer and see what I find when I come back. Work the puzzle in amongst yourself for a minute, and I will be right back. See if you can find boat or airplane. Okay, I'm almost back. Did anybody find it? Or are we gonna have to take a wagon or a carriage? Plug in this hair dryer. Ouch. Had to move my printer over. Sorry. Got something that fell down in here in the way of my plug, and I don't want to take a chance that that's going to get caught on fire or something. So did anybody find boat? Please point it out to me so I can do boat or airplane. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to take a wagon or a scooter. Well, Scooter was the first thing we found, so let's just go with Scooter. So my idea was to mark it on here. Anything that might work with our trip. And mark it off on our list. Whoops. Hope I didn't put this in anything. So let's dry these. I'm sorry this is going to be noisy. So you might want to take a moment right now to turn your volume down while I dry these real quick. I know this isn't quick enough. Okay. They're not completely dry, but we'll see what we can do. Let's glue this down. So that will be this side here. We could have made this a pocket, but I'm going to go ahead and glue it completely down. Move our little pieces over to the side so I can put you back in frame. Put this down here like this. I believe this is all dry and this is dry. It's the bigger bumps that are the problems. These are a little tacky. And my letters flew over here. These still need more. Plug your ears again. All my fingers can handle. We'll cut these out. Hopefully we can put them on without messing up the nail polish. This is a project that does take a little bit more time to dry. So this is just a tag from a thrift store purchase. Maybe we needed another article of clothing, or we just found a great deal. So this could have been a tag, or it can just be some cardstock that we use to make something. And in this case, seals for our envelopes. which I guess I should have made a pocket because I need a pocket or a tuck. Maybe we'll make a belly band. So here's a heart, which is not dry yet. Oops. Getting it all over my table. My letters. To seal these, we need a little seal right here, but we just want it to be down below there. See if we can get these on without sticking my fingers in them too much. Not completely successful. Okay. These will need to dry. So put it on where it sort of fits. Move that out of the way and let that dry. And let's see. We had some more of this, and we could use that for a pocket. Let's see, I think if we make it about this big, that should fit on there. We cut it a little straighter. There we go. So this matches this paper and our little tab there. So we'll put the glue on the 3 sides, and we'll put this down here. We can journal here about what we made. So here's our letters. They still need to be dried a little bit more before they go in our pocket. This is our little splatter decoration. We can just sort of poke them in. Oops, looks like we need a little bit more glue up the corners here. All right, we can glue this little heart on somewhere. Maybe we'll put it up here, and I can then write a note about using nail polish. Okay. Now you can see when you're on the road, there are a number of things you can do. You can also use any of these ideas when you're at home as well. So we'll just say nail polish can be used to decorate your journal. Faux seals. Sorry, I'm out of focus. For envelopes, page edges, splatters, or highlights are some ideas. Okay, so it's our nail polish. We have our pocket, our splatter, our page edge. We've highlighted some things on here. Made a little decoration there and our seals. And there's our idea for today with nail polish. Thank you for joining me on the road, and I hope that you have a fun and creative trip on the road or at home, and that your days are full of love. Thank you. Take care.